And here it is, the final match. Rebecca Hawkins, who is undefeated. She is 15-0. She is going up against none other than Arkana himself, who at the time of this recording is on top of the Battle City season. In fact, he looks very likely to win it from here. It's unlikely that he's going to lose his last two matches in the Battle City season. Alright, Rebecca starts off with Final Destiny, Remove Trap, Monster Reborn, a Silent Doom, and a Cura Mermaid. So she summons Cura Mermaid in attack mode. If she can hold that on the field for one turn, she'll gain 800 life points, but Arkana's deck is very good. And Arkana starts off with a defense. Okay. Maybe a bit of a dud hand for Arkana. There's Luster Dragon 2. Cura Mermaid's effect activates. And she doesn't go to summon Luster Dragon 2. Instead goes for Cura Mermaid's attack, and it's Aqua Mador. Alright, to the end phase. And main phase 1 for Arkana, who throws down another defense. And to his end phase. Okay, a bit of a modest start for Arkana. He usually starts off very quick, very hard and fast. Becky gains another 800 life points. And she goes in for the attack again, not going for Luster Dragon. It's Old Vindictive. Alright, what's Becca going to go for here? She does have Luster Dragon 2. She's got Monster Reborn. No, she's gone for her end phase. Alright, Arkana again goes for a defense. What is in his hand? Arkana never draws like this when he is... Okay, he's decided not to attack with Aqua Mador, instead opting to leave it in defense mode. Alright, here we go. Becca goes for Monster Reborn and is going for Cura Mermaid. Becca does have Final Destiny available as well. Okay, no, she's had enough now. She's tributed Cura Mermaid and has thrown down Luster Dragon 2. If Becca loses Luster Dragon 2, she can use Silent Doom as well. Alright, there goes Aqua Mador. Well, Old Vindictive Magician is done for Arkana, so Becca won't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh, Mystic Box. There goes Luster Dragon 2. Arkana gave up his monster, throws down another face down spell or trap, and to his end phase. And okay, there it is. It's Royal Magical Library, and Becca now has nothing to play. She does have Silent Doom. She could get Luster Dragon 2 back, but it won't be able to attack. She goes for it anyway. If she can get a 2400 just to sit there in attack mode, just to hold the fort, she could be alright for a little while. And she's elected to keep Royal Magical Library in defense, so a 2000 defense and Luster Dragon 2 just sitting tight on the field. And Arkana, wow, no monsters to play. Arkana obviously hasn't drawn a very good hand. There's Scapegoat, and Becca does also have Token Feastival. Sorry, Token Thanksgiving. It's a different card, Token Feastival. So Becca can't attack with Luster Dragon 2. That's a drawback to Silent Doom. There's Durigato from Arkana. And there's Mirror Force for Becca. She's sitting good now. She's ready to strike. And if she loses either one of these monsters, she can then play Scapegoat and activate Token Thanksgiving, which will give her 3200 life points as well. Okay, Breaker the Magical Warrior. We all know about the duel with Yugi and Weevil. Alright, this match is a bit slow. I'm going to head to the comments as well. And this is Becca's last match. We did see Duke Devlin's last match, which means new mini-series will be starting up on Monday. But before I go ahead with them, what do people want to see? Let me know in the comments. Does everyone want to see Jaden? Oh, Mirror Force is destroyed. Good play from Arkana. The effective break of the Magical Warrior. What do people want to see? Do you want to see Jaden Yuki take on Battle City? Or I could make an improved deck for Bandit Keith or Pegasus and have them run Battle City. We could do another GX character take on Duelist Kingdom. Maybe an Alexis, a Cyrus, or a Chum-Li take on Duelist Kingdom. With maybe a slightly weakened decks to match. Could go ahead and create some of the big 5 decks. Yeah, let me know in the comments what people want to see. And I guess whatever gets commented the most, I will put up for Monday. I'll do 2. I'll still do 2 mini-series along with like the main season of Battle City. So yeah, I'll do 2 mini-series as well. Becca, oh, she goes for Token Thanksgiving. So she'll gain 3,200 life points. She's got a Skalengal there as well. Okay, to the comments. What was... there we go. Alright, what's Arkana got? Face down, spell or trap. So Becca did lose Luster Dragon 2, but she's still got a defense. She's still got that Royal Magical Library. Alright, to the comments. Marcus Wilbrand 5901. This was for the Duke and Kyber match. Says, crazy to see that we have 12 monsters in the game with more attack than Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. 12? Is it 12? Wow. I didn't know it was that many. 10 if you do not count the Don 1000 ones. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I know them. Okay, I know 5-headed dragon, and I know that there's a machine card that has 4,600. Well, there's that many. Jedi Protectors 216 says, let me explain what a mulligan is. You draw a garbage hand, you can shuffle it back for a free and redraw a new hand. Also, I came up with my name back when Republic Commando was my game of choice. Ah, there you go. Okay, so that's what mulligan is it? That's a rule in the Pokemon trading card game, isn't it? Mulligan, where if you don't draw anything, like you can't play anything, you get to redraw your hand. That should be a thing for Yu-Gi-Oh as well. And Becca has activated Final Destiny. Was that necessary? Oh, well, Malice Dole of Demise was just played to the field, and that is a very dangerous card. So is Breaker. So Becca has elected to throw... Ah, okay, she had Sangan down, so she can... Ah, okay, so she can draw the Injection Fairy Lily. She's got 12,100 life points, and Arkana has nothing on the field now. Arkana goes with a defense. And he knows what's in Becca's hand, because the card does get flipped as you draw it out the deck. Oh, there's Gravity Bind. That is a great card to go with Injection Fairy Lily, because Injection Fairy Lily is only 3 stars. Alright, Becca going in for the attack on Apprentice Magician. And Becca does activate the effect. Costly, 2,000 life points, but she's got a few life points there. Moon Wolfie says, this is for Becca and Mako. That was a very good match. Becca lost the first match, but she won the last 2. Injection Fairy Lily ensures that Becca remains undefeated. I thought this match could be a tough match, since Mako is a very good duelist that I think gets underrated. Mako is a very underrated character. I always like Mako. And I always like ocean decks as well. I always use water Pokemon. I'll start with the water starter in Pokemon as well. And Moon Wolfie also says this is for Duke and Paradox Brothers. Duke winning one match handily, When he lost 6,000 to Dice Jar and eventually ended up with 800, I thought Paradox Brothers would force a match 3, but Paradox had nothing to attack with, and Duke managed to get enough field advantage to get the win. Now he will just have to face my girl Mai, which we did see in the last match, and it was an interesting one. Now Arkana played Ectoplasma, which would have forced Becca to give up that injection Fairy Lily. However, believe it or not, she drew a Mystical Space Typhoon, and Arkana probably in disbelief right now. Or Magician's Robe, that's a good card as well. It's a later card, but making Arkana's deck was very, very tough because a lot of the cards he used in the anime, which were extremely powerful, they don't actually exist. So I had to theme Arkana around like the Magician side of things and to support his Dark Magicians. That's why Magician's Robe is in there. Rashidi NN says, for anime, Dr. Stone is a good one. I have seen that come up on Crunchyroll and says it's an interesting one. I'll add that to the list as well. Plague3038 says, you haven't heard of Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's incredibly rare. It's famous as it's one of the first animes to ever become mainstream. No, literally, I have not heard of that before. I'll have to check it out. If it's one of the first ones that became mainstream, that means it must be good. Oh, Magician of Faith. I did miss what Becca played face down. It's a 2-star. A level 2. I'm not sure what that is. I missed what Becca played face down. And Moonwolfie also says, Raigeki destroying whatever defense Seeker threw down as he tried to get his Exodia to the field. He had pieces in his hand but ran out of time. That Odeon and Seeker match, that was really unexpected. I was not expecting it to be only 18 minutes, given that some of Seeker's matches in the past have gone for like gone for 30 to 40 minutes. Alright, Arkana sets another spell or trap. Rebecca does still have Gravity Bind on the field as well. Alright, to the end phase for Becca. Oh, there's Rope of Life. Ah, it's a Skalengal that she played. Alright, down goes Rope of Life. Skalengal flips up. Becca will draw a card. And, oh, it's a Fire Princess. It's a good card if you can play it with Kira Mermaid or Dark Lord Marie, but it's on the field now. And, oh, Dark Renewal. When your opponent normal summons or special summons a monster, target one of those monsters as one spellcaster monster you control. Send both monsters to the graveyard. So Fire Princess is off the field. You can then special summon one Dark Spellcaster monster. So the Dark Magician is on the field with the effect of Dark Renewal. Which, Dark Renewal is a really good card, and Arkana used it very well there. Now, Dark Magician will not be able to get over Injection Fairy Lily. However, Becca does have Gravity Bind. She's got Rope of Life as well. And there it is. Gravity Bind is activated. Dark Magician will not be able to attack Rebecca. 27 turns. Arkana has not lost any life points. Becca was at 12,100, has lost 4,000, and she still is above life points. But her life points have only gone down from Injection Fairy Lily. So Arkana summoned a Dark Magician, but it's not going to do him any good. Becca's going to lose more life points off this, so... She's down to 6,100. Arkana loses 900. You'll lose another 900 off Skalengal. The Gravity Bind is going to make this very tough for Arkana. 6,200 plays 6,100. Becca's also got Rope of Life as well. She needs one card in her hand though to be able to activate it. And there's Ectoplasma from Arkana. And Arkana goes with a face down defense. So face down monsters aren't affected by Ectoplasma. Becca has just drawn Tribute to the Doomed, but she needs a card to be able to discard to activate it. Alright, Becca goes to the battle phase. Oh, okay. She was thinking about attacking with Skalengul. It's a good thing she didn't. Sagi the Dark Clown. Becca pays 4,000 life points again to get rid of that Dark Clown and attack with Skalengul. So Becca does come off second best. Arkana's life points are down to 5,300. But Becca will have to, well, she has to attack. Ectoplasma is coming for that injection Fairy Lily. And Skalengul has been sent to the graveyard. So Becca able to keep Injection Fairy Lily on the field. Now she does have Rope of Life. She's got Tribute to the Doomed as well. So she does have some good counterplay. And, oh, Swords of Revealing Light. That's a great draw for Arkana. 4850 playing 4100. Becca has just drawn Dark Lord Marie. And she's decided to tribute Injection Fairy Lily and summon Dark Lord Marie. Now, Dark Lord Marie is going to go to the graveyard here. It means that Becca's life points are going to increase by 200 every turn. Ectoplasma does make it difficult. She could have put Dark Lord Marie in defense mode, but has just elected to get it straight to the graveyard to start getting those 200 life point buffers. If she can get Fire Princess back to the field. Has Becca used Monster Reborn? Oh, good draw. Witch of the Black Forest. Gravity binds on the field, so Dark Lord Marie wouldn't be able to attack anyway. And Becca chooses to summon Witch of the Black Forest to the field. So she can't attack, but Ectoplasma will send that to the graveyard. Becca will do some life point damage to Arkana again here. He's down to 3450. And Becca will activate the effect of Witch of the Black Forest. And what will she pull here? Ooh, Becca is running a bit low on options. She goes with a Sangan. She still has polymerizations, although she did throw a few cards to the graveyard from Final Destiny. I think polymerization was in her hand when that was thrown. And Arkana plays Skilled Dark Magician. Alright, to the end phase, Ectoplasma will activate. So Arkana has done 950 points of damage. 3350 plays 3450. It's neck and neck. There's Witch of the Black Forest. Dark Lord Marie gets a 200 point buffer. And, oh, okay. Witch of the Black Forest again. She could have played Sangan and attacked, but maybe an oversight, but Witch of the Black Forest is sent. 550 off Arkana again. And Witch of the Black Forest. And she goes with another Witch of the Black Forest. Alright, there goes Swords of Revealing Light. So now Becca's free to attack. Oh, she couldn't have attacked with Sangan. Swords of Revealing Light are on the field. Ugh, I'm going mad. It's been a long series, but it's been a good one. It's 37 turns in this match. We could be seeing another extremely long match. Dark Lord Marie's effect activates again. Alright, down goes the giant Soldier of Stone. And goes in for the attack. 1300 off Arkana, and Ectoplasma is still on the field. I'd love to know what's in Arkana's hand. Whatever it is, it's not helpful for him. So giant Soldier of Stone to the graveyard. Arkana down to 950, and you would say Becca probably has this one. She does have Gravity Bind still on the field. Sangan could get a direct attack. There's a face down from Arkana. Another face down spell or trap from Arkana. Another face down spell or trap from Arkana. So he obviously doesn't. He may only have Dark Magicians in his hand. Maybe there's the Forgiving Maiden. Pitch Black Power Stone activated from Arkana. It looks like he might be done. It's 39 turns that this match has gone. And Arcane... Oh, the effect of Magician's Robe. Alright, Dark Lord Marie activates, so... Alright, there's Tribute to the Doomed. Forgiving Maiden is sent. Does Arkana have something to block? No, he's activated the effect of Magician's Robe. Sent Dark Magic attack to the graveyard. Magician's Robe will be able to summon a Dark Magician to the field. Alright, Tribute to the Doomed gets rid of Magician's Robe. A Dark Magician is now on Arkana's side of the field, which will be... It can't attack. I mean, the Gravity Bind's still on the field, but Arkana has saved himself from being attacked from that Sangan. Oh, Becca's thinking about it. Does she summon or set? Oh, that's a risk. She does still have Rope of Life available as well. To the end phase, Ectoplasma will activate. Arkana is down to 400 life points. Witch of the Black Forest will activate its effect. And she will go with Teddy, the stuffed animal, which is only a 3-star monster as well. But with Gravity Bind has really just paralyzed Arkana's deck here. And what does Arkana do? He's got Dark Magician, which he can't attack with. There's Magician's Souls. And Arkana ditches the Ectoplasma. And he drew 2 more cards. There's Magical Dimension. So he just sent... And has just summoned another Dark Magician. Well, that would have been 1250 and 1250. It wouldn't have been enough with Ectoplasma. What's Arkana doing here? Oh, there's Magical Blast. That will take 400 life points off of Becca. And with Ectoplasma gone, Becca... Dark Lord Marie will give back 200 life points. Gravity Bind is still on the field. Becca was within an inch of actually being able to direct attack and get the win. But Arkana has managed to defend himself, prevent a direct attack. He's got rid of Ectoplasma, which Becca now can't use to win. Arkana with 400 life points, 3750 for Becca, and Magical Blast. Arkana has drawn that to his hand again instead of drawing from his deck. Alright. Arkana has activated 1,000 Knives to destroy Becca's face down, which may have been a little bit unnecessary. There's Magical Blast again, but with 2 Dark Magicians on the field, Becca's only got 9 cards in her deck. And Tributes Dark Magician. Oh, Magical Marionette. Magical Marionette is a very good card. Oh, Pitch Black Power Stone. Hang on, what's Magical Marionette's effect? There's Dark Lord Marie. Do you remove spell counters off Magical Marionette to destroy magic and trap cards? No, Becca goes straight to her end phase. She doesn't play anything. There's Magical Blast again from Arkana. Becca is actually at a risk of running out of cards. There's Magical Blast again. I don't think Becca can win. I think Becca she doesn't have anything left in her deck to play. It's 400 life points again off Becca. She's losing 200 because of the effect of Dark Lord Marie. To the end phase. Now turn change back to Becca. And she doesn't want to set Sangan. She can't even attack with Luster Dragon or Shadow Ghoul. And Arkana is just sitting comfortably. He can just keep drawing back Magician's Blast. And Becca, there's Skalengel, which again doesn't really help her in this situation. Dark Lord Marie's effect activates again. And just end phase for Arkana, who's just sitting comfortably. Becca, she might draw out her deck. Oh, you can remove 2 spell counters from this card, then target 1 monster on the field and destroy it. So, no, I was trying to remember what Magical Marionette's effect was. I just googled it. There's Neo the Magic Swordsman, and we're literally in a stalemate. There's Dark Lord Marie's effect. Alright, Magical Blast goes back to Arkana's hand. I'm just thinking, that's why I'm a bit silent at the moment, but I don't think there's anything Becca can do. There's Magical Blast, which is now doing more life point damage. Magical Marionette is at 2,800 attack points. 52 turns, now 53 that this duel has gone for. There's Dragon's Gunfire! Oh my word. Dragon's Gunfire. That'll inflict 800 points of direct damage. Oh my god, she got him. Ah! Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, Dragon's Gunfire would have won it. Arkana has just flipped up. He just flipped up Magic Jammer. Oh my god, she had it. She had it and she lost it. Oh my word. Well, that may have been Becca's last chance. There's Stamping Destruction. And, oh, and there's Nightmare Wheel. Wait, Stamping Destruction will do 500 damage as well. Oh, you were joking. There it is, 500 points. Yeah, he's done. Holy hell. Bro, what even was that match? Jesus, that come right down to the last 2 cards. Beck only had 2 cards in her deck. Dragon's Gunfire was blocked. Stamping Destruction got the win. Oh, imagine if Stamping Destruction was the last card she drew. Oh my god, what an epic match. That was absolutely insane. Becca picked up the first win. Now, Arkana will have to win 2 in a row. And, okay, that's not a bad starting hand for Becca. Alright, 2 cards face down to start off with. This for Arkana. What a match that first one was. There's Imperial Order. Becca throws down Rope of Life and goes in for the attack with Luster Dragon. And, oh, Nightmare Wheel. Good card. Alright, Arkana draws 3 cards in hand. Nightmare Wheel will take 500 points per standby phase. And Arkana goes with a second defense. Draw phase, Becca draws a D-Spell. And well, there's not much she can do right now. She just goes straight to her end phase. Alright, Arkana, 3 cards in hand. Nightmare Wheel takes another 500 points. And turn change back to Becca. So Arkana willing to just sit there. There's Sangan. Becca puts Sangan down, face down defense mode. Becca does have Rope of Life, so if Luster Dragon gets destroyed, it can come back with, was it 2,700? So that's 800 attack points, I think, Rope of Life. There's Royal Magical Library in attack mode, so Arkana may be hoping to utilize the effect of Royal Magical Library. There's Fire Princess. Okay, Becca flips up Sangan. And to the battle phase. So Sangan is going to go after Royal Magical Library. Arkana took a risk, a calculated risk, but it didn't pay off. He wanted to get that effect of Royal Magical Library happening, but it wasn't to be. End phase, turn change back to Arkana. And Nightmare Wheel strikes again. Becca's getting hit by that Nightmare Wheel. She'll have to try and... she's got nothing to counterplay it with. Arkana goes for a tribute and summons Magical Marionette. 2,000 attack. And, okay, she goes after Sangan. That will allow Becca to draw Injection Fairy Lily. Or will she go for Cura Mermaid and Fire Princess together? Nah. Not with Magical Marionette on the field. Alright, that's the end of Arkana's turn. We turn change back to Becca, who now does have Injection Fairy Lily. There's Polymerization. So if Becca can draw Dark Lord Marie, she can fuse Dark Lord Marie and the Forgiving Maiden to make Saint Joan, which is a 2,800. Doesn't have an effect though. There's Dark Renewal. Uh-oh. Injection Fairy Lily is gone. Arkana is going to be able to summon a Dark Magician here. Uh-oh. Now Becca might be in a bit of trouble here. Dark Magician is to the field. Luster Dragon is still stuck. Becca does have Rope of Life. Oh, she'll have to give up a lot of cards though to use it. She does have Shallow Grave. There she goes. She activates Shallow Grave. And she goes with Sangan. And, oh, Magical Marionette. Becca has to try something. Has to try to get something happening here, but she's looking down a lot of... Arkana's got a massive advantage right now. He's got that Nightmare Wheel still in play. Luster Dragon is stuck. And Rope of Life, Becca would have to give up a lot of her good cards. The Fire Princess as well, the fusion for Saint Joan. There's Nightmare Wheel, takes another 500 points. That has done 3,500 points of damage to Becca in this match, and she cannot get rid of it. Magical Marionette flips up, and Legion the Fiend Jester is the other card that was down for Arkana. And, oh, 1,000 Knives. There's a spell counter for Magical Marionette. Ectoplasma is activated. That'll give 2 for Magical Marionette. And Magical Marionette can now target that face down. It is a Sangan, and Becca is done for this first match. Rope of Life couldn't even be activated. That has to be destroyed by battle. Well, if Becca's Witch of the Black Forest could have gone to the graveyard, she could have pulled Dark Lord Marie and then went for Polymerization and got St. Joan, but it's not to be. Becca is going to lose the second match. Oh, that was fantastic from Arkana. That was absolutely fantastic. Completely blocked every play that Becca could have possibly have made. Well, it's 1-1. After that absolute marathon of a first match, we had a fairly quick one. Intercept Tomato. Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Arkana wins, and he elects to go first. One more match to determine whether or not Becca goes undefeated or whether she goes 15-1. Oh, she will have access to Sandwich. She's got a Witch of the Black Forest and a Sangan. She's got Luster Dragon 2 there as well. Alright, Token Thanksgiving is drawn. And she goes with the Witch of the Black Forest. And now throws down Polymerization. She's going to pull Sandwich to the field at 2100 attack, and she'll be able to utilize the effect of Witch of the Black Forest. And she can draw Injection Fairy Lily, she can draw Cure Mermaid, Fire Princess. She has options. She's got Luster Dragon 2 there as well. There it is. It's been the ace card for the whole series. Why would you go with anything less than Injection Fairy Lily into the battle phase for Arkana, and it is Sagi the Dark Clown. Come on, Becca. Can she go unbeaten? We all know how good Arkana is, though. Arkana throws down Breaker the Magical Warrior. And, oh, Magical Dimension. Again, Magical Dimension. Arkana has used this card to just rip Becca apart in the previous games. Dark Magician comes to the field. Becca drew a good hand, but so did Arkana. There goes Sandwich, Breaker the Magical Warrior. Departing for the Dark Magician. Oh, there's a Dark Magic Veil. Oh, God, that's going to be 2 Dark Magicians. Arkana has used his entire hand. He has now got 5,000 points of attack on the field. Oh boy, Becca is going to be down to just 3,000 life points. Oh, she can't even use Injection Fairy Lily. She'll destroy one of the Dark Magicians, but then she'll be stuck. There's Dragon's Gunfire. She can't use the effect. She'll lose 2,000 life points, and then she'll lose on the next turn. Well, she's going to have to go for it now. Takes 900 off Arkana. There's nothing Becca could have done. If you put Injection Fairy Lily in defense mode, it gets destroyed. You lose 2,500 points anyway. And there it is. Malice, the Doll of Demise. It did not matter what Becca would have done, even if she decided to hold. She got beaten. 5 turns. That match lasted 5 turns. The first match lasted 55 turns. What just happened? The match ended in 5 turns. Becca drew a good hand, but Arkana drew, and that is probably the best hand that Arkana has ever drawn. Do we demand a rematch between these two? Go off in the comments. Do we need a rematch for these two? The match went for 40 minutes, but it was all that first match that did it. And also leave me some new miniseries suggestions for what you want to see as well. Well, an anticlimactic finish, but a statement made from Arkana. Becca, she did technically lose, but what do you all want to see? Do you want to see round 2 between these two, Arkana and Becca? Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I know some of you are going to have your head in your hands right now, just as I have as well. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, and thanks for leaving all the comments. Farewell.